Yesterday I finally did the whatnot show to clear that big bag of stuff down. So we've turned it from a bag of stuff taking up loads of room into a bag of cash. I mean, it's only about £100, but still, look at the size of that was taken up. Had that stream scheduled for about 2 months, not even joking. I recently built a new area to take photographs of clothing and to refresh my hard goods, which is here. This is where it sticks away nicely, sits away there. There's the photo, so you can't even notice it blends in with the back. Out the way. And as a result, we've been having some sales coming through already from the clothing setup. Hopefully by the time this video finishes, one from the new setup as well. I'm just waiting to hear back from a counter offer. So until then, we'll do what we can and show you the sales that have come through and need to go out. I think we'll start on Vinted first. Got a few to get through on there. See, I've been running it slim, as you know. 10 items is my maximum that I want on there. When a few sell, I'll add a few more. When a few sell, I'll add a few more. Both of these pairs are going to the same person now. 2 separate orders, but to the same person. We've sold the Superfly X trainers, football boots, and the Night Blazers. £7.65 for these ones, and £5. Just under 13 quid. Thanks, Ricky, a long-time subscriber and fellow reseller. I love the YouTube channel. Keep it going. I don't really see you selling anything on your Vinted, so I won't give it out in case it's private, but massively appreciated, Mike, on its way to you today. Good luck with the reselling, mate. And I ain't going to stop. I'm going to keep the channel going. I'm keeping it going. I can't leave you lot with what's out there, can I? One of these sales is actually really funny. I can't wait to get to it and tell you about it. Like, some people are just... Paid £5 for a bundle of teddies. I've already sold 15 quid's worth. This one has sold for £7. Sonic sticker bomb. Well, I must remember, I can't post that one yet. I can't post it. I've got to save it. I'm going to end up posting it. It's going to end up sitting there, isn't it? NFL Raiders for £8.88. I did him a favour. I did him a deal. I did him a steal. Where is it? Oh, it's in there. You can't even see it anyway. Part of that £10 or 20, I spent 25 with the lad, didn't I? And 20 with him on clothing. Part of the £20 bundle. I think I'm in profit now. £8.88. Gareth's picked this one up. He also picked up the Warhammer for his nephew, I think it was. And he kept on saying to me, please list it. So I listed it and reserved it for him and sorted him out. You absolute legend. Love how much you looked after me on this. Appreciate it, mate. And now the horse has bolted. More buying to come, I'm sure. Well, let that horse bolt, my friend. Let that horse bolt. I appreciate it, Gareth. I'm trying to keep 50 grams or below carbs a day. It's killing me, but it's good. Right, this is the weird one. So, this is a nice 90s Adidas top. You know, like trefoil, big puffy, sort of like marshmallow, I call it. Emblem. It's just really, I'll put a screenshot of actually this one. It's like the football shirt blank. They're like template shirts. I listed it for £9.99 on Vinted. £9.99, thinking it's cheap, it's decent, it's in good condition. It's going to fly. No. Somebody offered me 5 quid. Somebody offered me 7 quid. Somebody offered me 6 quid. I was like, fuck this. So I kept counter offering with, so bear in mind, I listed it for £9.99. I was getting offers of like 5, 6, 7. So I counted at 12. Safe to say I heard nothing back from them since. And somebody else sent me an offer of £4.50, so I thought, oh, fuck this. So I edited it, increased it to £14.99, got an offer of £13.50 straight away, and sold it. When something's a good deal, already, and I mean, that was a good deal. They're selling for like 25 to 30 quid you can get for these in good condition. Or you could get it nice and cheap for yourself. And it's not just this, there's plenty of other examples that I've got that I sell. When something's already a really good price, just buy it, otherwise you're going to miss out. Unless you're not bothered about missing out, but there's always more, of course. But just buy it. People have pissed around over, some of them 3 quid, and lost what they wanted. For something that was already cheap. Makes no sense. I've witnessed it a lot on this platform, trust me. Cool. But I can sell things cheap, I don't mind selling things cheap. When I'm doing them dirt cheap already, that's why I was like, no, I counter offered with more than I listed it for, and then I thought I'm just going to raise the price. So that's how I'm running Vinted at the moment. I am just, when a couple of things sell, I'll replace it with another couple of things. Because that way, if the stuff is stuck on this platform and it isn't selling, it's not doing what it needs to do, it's easy for me to screenshot and send back to eBay. Do you know what I mean? I give people on Vinted a chance to get it cheap on Vinted. I sacrifice maximum value for maximum speed in the sale because of the algorithm on here. So I'll sacrifice the price for that. If it doesn't work for a while, I'll take it off and I'll let it sit on eBay for a bit until it eventually sells. Resells over on Vinted, no message, but you're obviously a reseller, has picked up the Star Wars Jedi Challengers Lenovo controller VR. There's a headset in there, there's a little lightsaber on there, you put your phone in there, connect it, there's 3 different ports. You've got the Android, you've got the micro USB, and you've got the Lightning. Oh, there's a few different ports in there. Paid a £5 for that, sold for £19.99 over on Vinted, so we make just under £15. Resells over on Vinted. Appreciate it. This is the one that I've got to not send, apparently. I've sold the Every Jumper, £5.55. I paid £2 for it. I was going to keep it myself, but the weather's just too hot for this. I don't want it sitting around for ages. I'd rather move it on. Stefan's picked this one up. He's on holiday at the moment, but he has got a Vinted store, and it's a very nice, easy username to remember, Stefan. So I'll tell you what it is. It's TDMACHS6995. Change that, Stefan. TD Max 6995. I'm guessing is how you say it. I don't even know. To the max. Stefan, change it! I massively appreciate it, mate. Enjoy your holidays. You're currently swanning around Europe somewhere. £5.55 I think that sold for. Yeah, paid £2. He didn't even send an offer. Didn't even send an offer because it's cheap. Like a canary. Drive around if you want. Another one, £5.55 for the garden skateboards top with the Raider on the front. Remember the Space Raiders? Again, from that £10, £20 bundle, whatever it was. Because I did two times £10 bundles. £20 bundle, £5.55. It's got a little pop stick under the arm. I mentioned it, so I listed it for £5.55. I've moved my table. I've had a move around in here to make things more efficient. Because of that, I've now got a big lip drop at the back of the table. So things can fall off it. You just need to get used to it. Don't shove things off the back, basically. From the teddy bear bundle for a £5, we've sold the Fall Guys one, £6 fluff. £6 fluff? £6.89. So I'm way into profit now. And I think I've only got 1 teddy bear left in that bundle. I have. I've just got the Pikachu Build-A-Bear left out of 7. 2 of them Ada actually had anyway, so out of 5 really. Got 1 left. £6 for these Converse low trainers, size UK 5 Junior apparently, but they look much bigger than that. I think I've messed up there. They look bigger than that. Have a look at the label inside. No, they are. They just look like they look bigger than that, that's all. Unfortunately, I didn't see this at the time of filming, but here we are, we got a message. Hi Ricky, long time subscriber. First time I've bought anything from you on Vinted, but I bought a Bridgestone hat from you late last year on eBay. All right, mate, you in there? Yeah, you're getting a little bit of time, are you? Got my youngest daughter Stacey watching all your videos, and now it's made her start selling on Vinted, selling her teddies, dolls, toys from when she was younger. Also now looking at charity shops for more supplies. Her username is QTs2025. Go and check that one out. Named after my granddaughter who had twin girls at the beginning of the year. Cuties. Little pair of cuties, 2025. I get it. So keep up the good work. You always make us laugh. Cheers. Nigel and Yvonne. The wife. Better mention her to keep her in the good books. I'm probably not supposed to say that bit. Also writing this message in a hospital bed. It's just had a knee replacement. Well, speedy recovery and thank you so much. Don't forget to go check out Cuties 2025. Sold. £6. Beautiful. And last but not least for Vinted. The first Vintage sale using the new background. Ooh, £12. £12 for this rugby top thing. O2 rugby base layer. It's like a mid layer. XXXXL 4XL. Paid £2.50 from the car boot sale on Saturday. Sold it for £12. Or might have been £1.50 or £2. Can't remember. It was on that coat hanger. Had a price on top. Lovely people. Getting swarmed they were. Not swarmed as the other one, but. What about this one? Oh, this one there. Made about a tenner on it, is what I'm trying to say. And that's all for Vinted. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those packed up, because I've got, like I said, a big bag of raw mail to do there. I've got 2 of them as parcels over there, a lot of bits here. I'll get those packed up, and then I'll come back to you for the eBay sales. They're all out, they're all ready to go, but I want the space. Right, there we go. Do you know what? We're going to use that to stand it on now we're done. That didn't take long at all. 10 minutes. If that's what I like selling on. Yeah. That's why I like doing my Vinted sales, because I know most of them are going to be quick and easy to have a plush. Clothing, just quick and easy ones, whereas eBay, as you'll see, it's always a bit more difficult to send, isn't it? I say difficult, it just takes a bit more effort, a bit more time. 7 going out over on Vinted, and potentially, if this guy comes back to me, we can have a sale on that as well. Until then, we can't. It doesn't count, does it? £19.13 all in. The start of me putting all of my clothing that would have gone onto Vinted onto eBay. An Orvis pocket t-shirt. I'd be lucky to get £4 for that on Vinted. £19.13. I don't care what anybody says. Vinted is good for certain items, and I'm just figuring out what they are. And once I figure it out, I'll tell you the list. What works for me anyway. Part of that big £10, £20 bundle. £22.99, brand new DVD player. No pleasure, no profit in this one. £25.24, a little wooden carving bloodhound thing. Again, no profit, no pleasure on that one. I actually got a message from Jamie saying to me, I think it was like, how come I didn't see this? Let me have a quick look. I left a note. Basically, I think Jamie, you said something like, how did I not see this in one of your videos? I'd like to buy this for somebody as a present. It's from a private estate sale, so I've not seen it in the video. But massively appreciate the pick up, mate. It really does help. £25.23 for the Final Fantasy plush that I picked up. Paid what, £5 for a bundle of stuff, I think it was. Final Fantasy 14, yeah, X1V. Topaz Carbuncle plush. Carbuncle, that's a great word. Carbuncle. £25.13 sold. See ya. 0800 1066 for this Lego City Police. I paid £14 for 3 of them. So, I mean, it's going to cost me £3 to post it. A bit of fees on that as well. So it's maybe £7 back there. We're almost halfway to our money back. Who remembers that advert? Hastings Direct, I think it is. Insurance. 0800 1066. Because Hastings, Battle of Hastings was in 1066. I'm old, mate. I'm old. Back in my day, they used to try and get you to phone up and stuff, so they'd make the phone line really catchy. So you remember it, just like that. And what was the other one? The Owl place. 0800 282820. An owl was the like mascot thing. 282820. Get it? 282820. What a time we lived in. £6 plus postage, so £8.94 for this remote control. One of the things that didn't sell, and I ended up taking it down and putting it back on again. Just, I would never normally do that. I don't know why I did it with this one, because obviously the plan wasn't to do that. Sold, got rid of it, move it on, ta-da. And £64.99, we have sold the Xbox 360 Guitar Hero Les Paul with game. I paid £2 from the car boot sale. So there are some fantastic sales there. I'm annoyed because I've got a funny feeling as soon as I finish recording, this Gino Ferrari backgammon set is going to sell, but it hasn't sold yet, so you can't include it in there. You wanted some dimensions. I forgot to put the dimensions on there. I've done it now. Hopefully that sells by the next video. As always, you see me pick it up, you have to see me sell it. Otherwise, I could be telling fibs. And you need to know what to look out for as well. Add some of these bits to your arsenal. Massively appreciate you for watching. Please do like the video and subscribe. Do it now. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da.